Hey guys, I had a golden opportunity to travel abroad recently, and while I was traveling, I made some interesting observations, so I thought, why not share it with you guys? Here's a mini guide of what to be careful of at the airport. Security line smartness. No one likes the tiresome wait in the endless airport security screening lines, although the precautions have to be taken, so we can't argue with that. What we can do, however, is use our common sense in scenarios such as choosing which line to go in, a line with 5 families of 4, or a line with 20 businessmen/women who travel on the daily. Around the clock. Top 3 of the most annoying things in the world. Finding the start of sellotape with short nails, when you shuffle your playlist and it doesn't play the song you wanted, and missing your flight. So just a kind reminder, airlines follow a 24-hour clock. This 7 o'clock and that 7 o'clock are not the same. Sharing isn't caring. We've always been taught sharing is caring, but that doesn't necessarily apply to sharing luggage with strangers. Don't agree to hold a stranger's stuff to take care of it, because that becomes your responsibility, and so does the potentially dangerous content within it. Better safe than sorry. Wake up, sleepyhead. You snooze, you lose, and so do the others. Yes, most of us may be tired after the whole airport routine, but don't lie down on the terminal seats, especially if it's busy. You're taking 4 seats from 4 other tired individuals. Now, don't be that person. Also, if you sleep, you could end up missing your flight, getting robbed, or getting harassed. Toilet troubles. From a friend to a friend, take my advice. Don't use the toilet during rush time. You're going to waste ages waiting in line just for the toilet to be in a condition that you wouldn't want to use anyways. Try going at a time where there aren't that many people and do yourself a favor. No problemo. There's something about human nature that when people are at a place where someone cleans up after them, they're far messier than they would be at their own home. And I think it should be the opposite. If you make a mess of your own home, no one will care, but if you make a mess at the airport, the underpaid janitor will. So make everyone's life a bit easier and try keep tidy. Following on the whole make everyone's life a bit easier thing, a little bonus for you. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Blowing off steam at the airport staff who's just doing their job isn't an ideal situation. While you're heading off to paradise, they're stuck working late and hearing complaints day in and day out. So remember, don't lose your cool at checkpoints. Moody Foodie. A small yet useful piece of advice. Don't eat things before or during your flight that is known to make one gassy. The high altitude of the flight will only make things worse. Also, don't overeat before a flight if you're known to have air sickness, or pleasure will soon turn to problem. Dressed for the occasion. Comfort over cuteness, especially at an airport. Don't wear footwear such as high heels and flip-flops. One needs to have sturdy, safe footwear in case of an emergency landing. And also keep the accessories to a minimum when going through airport security. It makes everyone's life a bit easier. Do not disturb. Add earphones to your list of things to bring with you to the airport. Disturbing a group of exhausted and possibly frustrated passengers with your loud phone calls is just a solid no. Prioritize privacy for yourself and peace for others. On that note, avoid talking loudly in general, as it may disturb waiting fellow passengers, particularly in lounges. Lonely luggage? Not for long. One of the most important things to remember from this list is what comes up next. It's really crucial not to leave your stuff lying around at the airport, not just for the safety of your things, but for everyone there too. The whole deal with unattended bags at airports is that they can be seen as suspicious, and that could lead to a bomb scare. You might be thinking, oh, where am I going to carry this big suitcase? Let me just leave it right outside this little cafe, quickly get a coffee, and by the time I'm back, My luggage will be there. Well, duh, because I'm keeping an eye on it through the window, and that way I can see if anyone reports it. Wrong, wrong, and you guessed it, wrong. When your back is turned, it won't take a thief a few seconds to run away with your stuff. And what are you gonna do? They have a head start. Report to the airport? Well, you were originally in the wrong for leaving your stuff unattended, so you report that on yourself. And thinking you'll be able to see anyone who reports it? That's the security camera's job, not a human's. A simple detection process for unattended luggage, and now it's a race to see who gets there first, a thief or the airport security thinking it's a bomb scare. Well guys, that's it for this video. I hope you found this mini guide of things to be careful of at the airport useful. Hopefully these tips will come in handy for your next vacation. If you learned something new, please give this video a thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel for more such interesting videos. Till then, take care of yourself and your belongings.